Hello world. Hello everyone. Happy hour. Woo! We actually have cocktails
What are we
today. It's pink lemonade from a frozen mix.
Yeah.
And vodka and soda water.
So this is not a cocktail recipe you got from Barbara Val?
Definitely not. Cheers, everyone.
All right.
As a royal Dalton, rich as a royal man, fickle as a shadow on a mausoleum, more phosphorescent than candlelit, rusted in the maid's broom closet, corset up around her neck, like a collar on a dog. The girl got around faster than a Tampa-bred greyhound. When all is said and all is done, time will waste everyone. Killing time is murder, chipped out Mary Kay. Hymns in the cooler and daughter in the yard playing California strip croquet. The sky daddy's got his eye on you. You better keep your Varnays on time. But your Brooklyn hustle and your faucet flip, he said, sugar, you're dynamite. All is said and all is done, time will waste everyone. All is said and all is done, time will waste everyone. Virgin slim, salty as the tepid Sarasota coastline, sinks faster than a tonnage swim. Tongue is a sharpened razor, little miss know it's some. But you get her alone, she cries, I wanna go home. Oh, this little piggy plays dumb. All is said and all is done, time will waste everyone. All is said and all is done, time will waste everyone. Parking lot almost empty, last too thin a smile. Torrential rain spins the weather vane of summer's going at its style. We all leave empty-handed, no spare dart for the road. Spit shy your Mary Jane's, though this little piggy runs home. Spit shy of Mary Jane's, oh, this little piggy runs home. When all is said and all is done, time will waste everyone. All is said and all is done, time will waste everyone. All is said and all is done, time will waste everyone. All is said and all is done, time will waste everyone.
All right.
I revelation about that song when we were playing it live a few months ago. And I had just rewatched the movie Heathers, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I watched it about 1,000,000 times as a preteen. And I watched it again. I hadn't seen it in years. And then there's a scene with Winona Ryder and Christian Slater where they pull an all-nighter and they play strip croquet. And I'm like, oh my God, that's where I got that lyric from. In Killing Time, California strip croquet.
So now I feel
and
like...
It's like
I actually feel like half your songs are inspired by Heathers.
but it's like, okay, little pieces of information floating around in my brain. It's nice to know that it has a source.
I know there are some people out there who are more experienced at being mustachioed than myself, but you don't really feel when you get shit in your mustache. Like vodka and what's it called?
Pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade. All right.
You're doing great.
We've both been writing a lot of songs. So, I don't know about you guys, but our days are binary, to use a popular word. The early part of the day when the sun is up, that's time to hang out and speak French with Jimmy. It's time to clean the house. It's time to go for a run or ride my bike. It's time to go to the grocery store if it's Monday. Play a concert for y'all if it's Friday. Most of the things that we would have done in our lives before COVID-19 can still happen. Jimmy doesn't go to school. We don't go on the road. But the domestic part is not all that different. But the second part of the day, when the sun goes down, that's time to put the little feller to bed, listen to music, listen to country music. I listened to Katie Lang's Ingenue the other night for the first time in a decade. Woo. It's time to have a drink. It's time to try and be social, which I realize these days means FaceTime meetings with people, you know. I talked to my brother JD last night in Winnipeg. That was good. Maybe there's rock and roll involved, which used to mean going out somewhere and like maybe to the Dakota or maybe on a Monday night to the Skyline and hanging out and drinking a Henderson's pint and actually breathing on your friends. There's a thing about, I was chatting with a friend, Christine, in Fredericton, New Brunswick the other day, and she was walking home. Because in New Brunswick, you're actually allowed to have another household to pair with. We're not there yet in Ontario. But people are allowed to choose a household and hang out there. And the people that live in that household ostensibly are people you're allowed to be fluid bonded with? I don't know, that's a bit intimate.
Sounds hot.
Sounds pretty hot. But she was telling me she was walking home. And I realized it's been 2 or 3 months since I've walked home in the city from a place that I went to meet a person or people and have a drink and have fun. And I really miss that part of life. I really miss it. I miss the city at night. I miss the city at night. Having a drink or getting a fight. I miss the city at night. Later.
That one?
First you have to get drunk. I'll come and see a show buy a ticket even though you can't sing and your songs are too slow. But I come and see your show.
I miss the city at night. I miss the city at night. Having a drink or getting a fight. Well, I miss the city at night. It's a long, 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 lonely year. How did we get from there to here? A long, 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 lonely night.
When I miss your black skies and your shimmering lights. Well, now you're crying and you're holding your shoes, sitting on a curb like you do. There's nothing I can say to get through to you when you're crying and you're holding your shoes.
I miss the city at night. I miss the city at night. Having a drink or getting a fight. Well, I miss the city at night. It's been a long, 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 lonely year. How did we get from there to here? It's been a long, 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 lonely night.
And I miss your black skies and your shimmering light. Well, imagine how it's gonna be when they finally set us free. Tears in the street, yours on me. Imagine how it's gonna be.
I miss the city at night. I miss the city at night. Having a drink or getting a fight. I miss the city at night. Tears on the street, yours on me. I miss the city at night. I miss the city at night.
Want this one?
Sure. Yeah, okay. I just realized about that song. It's got a lot more Buddy Holly in it than I thought.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that. I was thinking like it's Dwight Yoakam or it's like.
It's got some of that too.
But it's Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy Holly.
For sure.
I just put my glasses back on.
Cheers again.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Jimmy. Cheers.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Cheers, bud.
Jimmy's just
Oh.
sitting beside us playing video games.
It's okay.
on
We can
mute.
do like a nod, like a head nod. Cheers. Like that. Yeah. You got it.
All right, we've been
Oh.
avoiding playing this next song.
This is delicious.
It's good, right?
Oh my god. You should be selling that on the street. A spiked lemonade
Make some
stand.
money.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, it's illegal, but
Pay those bills.
so what? Right.
All right, we've been avoiding this song because we've never done it stripped down acoustic.
Right.
But yeah, I think this is gonna be cool.
Into the fire, into the night. You satisfy 'em with courageous might. You take the team, you leave 'em one. You never finish till the job is done. Evangelina, Evangelina. The lonely souls, the terrified, the desperation keeps them up at night. You open fire, show no restraint. By day, no single trace of your war pain. Evangelina, Evangelina.
feeling love for our drummer, Johnny.
Yeah. he plays cool in that song. You know what I was thinking about? You know, what's your friend who moved to China and had a band? Used to be like she's like a folk singer, or she was a singer.
Oh, Ember Swift.
Ember Swift. So when last night we were talking about this song, you're like, when we get to that part, can you bang like do that kind of like Ani DeFranco rhythm on the guitar? I was like, really? You're like, yeah, it's gonna be cool. And it turns out it is cool. Ember's. So last night at 3:00 in the morning, when everybody else was in bed, I watched the new Michael Moore film, controversial as it is. She's in it.
No way.
Yeah, there's a shot of the director at a ostensibly fully a festival powered by renewables.
Oh.
And it turns out it's not actually powered by renewables. It's like at one point they're like, well, we kind of have to plug into the grid because otherwise we run, and that's part of the story. Anyway, the band on stage during that scene
is Ember
Swift.
Gotta watch it.
I don't know why you guys need to know this shit, but this is what we talk about.
All right, maybe I'll stay on this one.
Okay, what happens now?
Right there.
Oh, right on, cool. This is a song that is Jimmy Reed that wrote this song, but for some reason I think of it as a T-Bone Walker. I think of T-Bone Walker, and I don't know. You know who would know is my dad. Rolly, if you're listening,
Post it in the comments, Rolly.
Did T-Bone Walker ever play Big Boss Man? And we're gonna play this song, and yeah.
This is on our Northern South Volume 1.
Yeah. But for some reason, I feel like T-Bone would have played this, or maybe he did, or maybe the version that we played back in the day was a T-Bone Walker thing. Anyway, if my dad was here, he would tell me. He would correct me because he knows.
I'm sure we will read it in the comments later.
That's true.
Yeah.
And T-Bone Walker and Jimmy Reed had one thing in common. Oh, they had many things in common, being pioneers of blues, electric blues and early rock and roll, but mostly blues. Is that in the blues, we tend to think of like what people mean by blues is often the minor third. But what T-Bone and Jimmy Reed both did is they owned the major third.
Interesting.
They were kind of unique that way. Cool. Yeah, which is maybe people that would call them jazzy blues because they played the major third. I don't know.
Hey, and any guitar people out there? Luke's been doing a weekly lesson, and if you sign up for our Patreon, you can have access to that. And you can watch me make a smoothie.
And we have a tip jar if you're feeling extra generous. All right. Big boss man,
Big boss man,
well, can't you hear me when I call? Big boss man,
big boss man,
well, can't you hear me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, but you just tall, that's all. Well, you got me working, boss man, you got me working round the clock. I wanna drink of water, but the big boss man, he won't let me stop, no. Big boss man,
big boss man,
well, can't you hear me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, but you're just tall, that's all. All right, here we go. big boss man.
Big boss man.
Can't you hear me when I call? When you ain't so big, you just tall, that's all. When you ain't so big, you just tall. That's all. Jimmy Reed. All right. Oh yeah. Speaking of the blues, I believe it's on Sunday afternoons. My friend Jay Nowicki from the band The Perpetrators from Winnipeg, Manitoba, he does his weekly, what do we call this, streaming show, live show, and he's the best guitar player that I've ever heard in my whole life, other than every other guitar player from Winnipeg that I know, Chopper and Dwayne Dewick and Grant from Core Blund's band, Grant Siemens.
What is it with Winnipeg?
I don't know, and I haven't even gotten to the Landreth brothers yet. Anyway, so Sundays, go check out Jay, because he's blindingly amazing and he's funny and he's a great guy. After this show tonight, around 7 o'clock, Kevin Kane, who you might know as the singer from The Grapes of Wrath, who I loved. I thought they were like Canada's absolutely unchallenged answer to the Beatles, which says a lot because I think my favorite Canadian band ever is probably Sloan, and they might also be deserving of that title. But anyway, Kevin's fantastic. He's also a great guitar tech, and he works at Capsule Music in Toronto. He's doing a thing at 7 o'clock. Kevin Kane Music, or I'm not sure how you'd find him, but you guys are tech savvy people, so you'll figure it out. Anybody want to plug? Anybody doing something cool that we should know that people should go check out? I mean, you guys are spending all your time on the internet. You probably have more ideas than you need, but
I don't know. My sister's yoga classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, from De La Soul Yoga.
Yeah.
That's been kind of life-saving for me. I don't know. Sure, I'll think of everything after the show. Let's play some music.
All right, let's talk more rock. Look, I'm half a drink in, I'm hammered.
Jesus, I know. What is going on?
Pissed.
We need a friend.
Come over, please.
So what have you been up to?
Really? Oh my God, that's amazing.
I love you guys. Okay, let's play some fucking music.
Okay. One day you're gonna miss me. One day you're gonna wake up cold. Then you wish that you could kiss me. When you're old and you're alone. So cry if you want to. Yeah, you can come undone. But you've gotta have a heart to have a broken one. All your records then it'll be too soon. Oh, one day you're gonna miss me.
One day you're gonna wake up cold, then you'll wish that you could kiss me. When you're old and you're alone, so cry if you want to. Yeah, you can come undone, but you gotta have a heart to have a broken one. Oh, my love, it must be so tight in your skin, 'cause there's no room to breathe this fantasy you're living in. Oh, I need a new perspective.
hey, that's what I say.
I need a man, like a hole in my head. 'Cause we all love the joyride, headed to our way home. So if I'm leaving you, you're leaving me alone. One day you're gonna miss me. One day you're gonna wake up cold, then I wish that you could kiss me. When you're old and you're alone, so cry if you want to. Yeah, you can come undone, but you gotta have a heart to have a broken one. Yes, you gotta have a heart to have a broken one. Jimmy liked that part.
Yeah, I like that part.
Oh, I remembered Lindy, our good friend Lindy,
Yes.
is releasing a record that
Oh, but he
our
had
other friend, Danny Michelle,
Danny produced, right?
produced.
Yeah.
And I did see on Facebook today that they are doing like a ticketed live listening party, which should be amazing because Lindy is freaking brilliant and Danny is as well. So I haven't heard the record, but I'm
It's
very
probably
excited to
fantastic.
hear it.
Yeah. I know that Danny's doing a weekly thing also. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to hear that record. What do we do now? Oh, that one. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Thank you again, all of you, for being here every week with us. It's the highlight of our week, and it means a lot to us that you're here with us. This crazy time.
Oh, if I insulted any of you by mocking the fact that you might have promoted a conspiracy theory on Facebook, I'm sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry. Can't help myself. But you should know better. Fuck's sakes. Come on, you guys. Anyway. All right. I need another. This pick is completely shredded.
I'll trade you.
Yeah? Do you mind a shredded pick?
No, I think I'm good.
Wow.
I don't know.
Talk
Should
about
I?
taking one for the team.
Hey, I did his nails the other night. This is like
One for you.
it's like a whole new world
Facebook,
over
one
here.
for you, Instagram.
His acrylic nails. His acrylic nails. And
Right.
we were both drunk. I have to confess. It was like 2 a.m.
I mean,
and I was painting.
Drunk. That's a big tipsy. Drunk's a big word.
No, I was drunk.
Yo, really? No.
Okay.
All right, this is we've said this before, but it bears repeating because the times we're living in and feeling some love for our town and for the fact that you people are all over the place. I have faith that no, not faith. I have confidence and trust that our fans are people who are smart, and you're probably isolating. And even though that's hard, you don't want to be isolating. I don't want to fucking isolate. I really don't. But we're doing it, and I think you probably are too. And thank you. And my mom, who's really vulnerable and really sick, thanks you. No, she doesn't. She would never do that. She would never stoop to the level of thanking anyone. But I'll thank you on her behalf. But this song was a celebration of our city, of Toronto, of the city we live in. And I realize that if you don't live in Toronto, you hate Toronto, and that's fine. But we like it. I actually like it. I grew up in Winnipeg. I was born in Halifax. I lived in Vancouver. We lived in New York. Hamilton, Nashville. Lived in a lot of places. We've had many opportunities to dislike Toronto. We really have. And here we are. We still like it here. There's one thing I've always found about this city, which is that no matter where you are, and it's the most diverse city in the world. And hyperbole aside, I think that's really true. And yet I'm constantly humbled and moved by how much cooperation and affection and love I feel between perfect strangers all over this city. Whether I'm getting on the bus, or I'm buying a slice of pizza, or I'm getting guitar strings at the guitar shop, or I'm in a bar having a drink, or I'm in an Uber at the end of the night, or I'm running through the rail path, whatever it is I'm doing, I get this strong sense that we get along really well. And I think that really matters. And I think we should give ourselves a little bit of credit for that sometimes. Sometimes we don't. Social media doesn't like that. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. This is called Downtown.
Crowd, yeah, we walk here alone. The city streets are empty till you make them your own. Hey, do I know you? Have you ever seen me? Everything's gonna be alright.
everybody.
Cheers.
For
Thank
those
you
of
so
who
much.
don't live in Toronto, after that big speech about the city, come and visit us. We love people. We love visitors. I mean, once you're allowed to visit anybody.
Cheers.
Good job. Oh, what's that?
Did you say encore?
Encore. Oh my God. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but sure. I mean, it'd be rude not to under the circumstances.
We made our set list, and then I was like, oh, I remembered last week we were doing a FaceTime call with my family, and my sister was doing the very first social distance visit with my parents in 6 weeks, 7 weeks, and I was doing a social distance birthday celebration for a friend here, and so we were all like connected on FaceTime, and Luke picked up a guitar and we started just like playing a bunch of songs, and my sister requested this song from my record Victoria Day, and we played it, and I was like, oh, we should do that for our show next week, and then we totally forgot about it until like 10 minutes before this show. And so we haven't really rehearsed this, but we're going to play it. We haven't played this in years. It's called A Girl Can Dream. Ready? Can we do this?
Hang on a sec. Bow, bow. There we go. Got it. Ready?
Yeah. I've been trying to keep my mouth shut, baby. I've been trying to change my dark ways, maybe. I've been dreaming of a time when I always do you fine. Girl can dream. I've been working on my cold heart, honey. I've been working for my own green money. I've been working for a smile I've been missing for a while. Girl can dream. I have sinned. I've been around. I have cried the pretty sound. My heart breaks, my heart aches. I will pay for my mistakes. No more will I make. Girl can dream. I've been doing lots of window shopping. No more spoiling myself rotten. I've been cleaning up my act. No more fiction, it's a fact. Girl can dream. Oh, I have sinned. I've been around. I have cried, cried, cried the pretty sounds. Your heart breaks, my heart aches. I will pay for my mistakes. No more will I make. Girl can dream. No more will I make. Girl can dream.
Woo! By the skin of our teeth.
Enjoy your weekend, everyone. Thank you
safe.
so much.
Stay safe.
See you next Friday.